Hi, this is Lauren, and today I'm going to show you how to do some basic face makeup with some contouring and highlighting as well. So I'm going to start off here just by moisturizing, and for my moisturizer I'm going to be using Origin's A Perfect World with SPF 25. So I'm just going to apply this all over my face and also on my neck. And then once I feel like I've got that everywhere, just being careful around your eye area and all that, I'm going to apply my face makeup. So I'm going to start off with a liquid face makeup, and for this I'm going to be using a Neutrogena, just kind of store brand makeup in Honey Beige. So I'm just putting a little bit of this on my fingertips, and I'm just going to apply this sort of in neutral areas all around my face. You can do this with a brush as well, but I just like to do it with my fingers. I'm actually going to take my kabuki brush here. And this is a flat top kabuki brush. I think that these are really great for blending out your face makeup because they give you a really soft and nice full blend, and they don't really leave very many streaks. So I'm going to kind of just feather out what I've done all around my face here, just to kind of spread it out more so it's not in little blobs around my face. And then I'm going to kind of start in the center of my face and kind of work my way out with the brush a little bit, just kind of going back and forth a little bit. And I kind of like to go in circular motions. Make sure to get it on your neck a little bit too, so you can blend your face with your neck. And once I feel like I've done that, I'm actually going to start with my contouring and highlighting. So for my contouring and highlighting, I'm going to be using Ben Nye concealer in a shade that's about 2 or 3 shades lighter than my skin tone. And I'm just going to be actually using this other face makeup brush here, and I'm going to dip it in, and I'm going to kind of apply it in areas that I want to stand out. So normally what people would want to stand out is like their cheekbone area here, because you want your cheekbones to look high. Normally I'd go around the forehead area, just kind of right there in the forehead, maybe a little bit on your chin there, and just on the ridge of your nose here to make it look thinner and just more feminine. So after I've done that, then I'm going to go ahead and apply my contour color. And for this I'm using Cinema Cosmetics in California Tan. And I'm using this dual-headed brush. I got this from Lancome, and it's just like one end of it is just sort of like you apply it on your face, and then this one is kind of used to blend it out. So I really like this brush. So I'm just going to use the smaller end here to apply it onto my skin, kind of contouring where my cheekbone should go in, making sure to note where I've already highlighted them, and making sure that it's even on both sides of my face as well. So it kind of looks like that. And right now I kind of look like a tribal warrior or something like that, but later on when we blend it out, it'll look normal. And so I'm going to just do a little bit on my forehead, around my face, and my jawline, just to get rid of any sign of a double chin. So now I'm going to work on blending this out. So I'm just going to blend out the contour first. You can do either one first, but I'm just going to take this fluffy end of the brush and just kind of use back and forth motions, blending out what I've just applied. You want to make sure that you blend it really well and that you're looking at your blending in good light, because sometimes if the light is coming from one direction while you're blending, you'll blend more on one side than on the other side, and your face will look streaky on one side, it'll look uneven, or it'll look just wrong. And I think that the lighting of where you're doing your makeup is extremely important, so make sure you're doing it in good light so that you can get a good eye of what you're actually doing. And then I'm actually just going to go ahead and take my kabuki brush that I used before and kind of blend out the highlight. Being careful not to rub off too much, just kind of dabbing and spreading and kind of just feathering it out. Making sure that you're blending it really well underneath your eyelids, because it can crease in that area sometimes and you don't want it to be all creasy and look kind of like gunky in there, so just make sure you blend really well underneath your eyes, because it can actually make you look older if you are creasing under there. So once I feel that that's pretty much all blended out, then I'm going to go in with my blush. And for my blush, I'm using a Napoleon Purtis palette here, and just kind of using a little pink and a little kind of more orangey color. Or it's not orange, I guess, it's kind of more of a, just a warmer pink. And I'm just going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks here, kind of in circular motions, blending this out really well. Making sure that I get it even on both sides. I think the circular motions are really key to good blending in face makeup. Go ahead and just set that with some powder. So you want to get like a translucent sort of powder to sort of set your liquid makeup on here so that it kind of just finishes everything off, blends it really well, and make sure it kind of makes sure that it's not really going to go anywhere. It's going to stay put. So for this, I'm using Neutrogena Mineral Shears Loose Powder Foundation just to sort of blend that all in. So that's basically your standard face makeup with blending, contouring, highlighting, all that kind of stuff. And it should give you a really nice finish, and especially if you set it really well with your sheer powder, it should stay on all day if you use good makeup. So thank you so much for watching this, and again, I'm Lauren. Thanks, bye.